Robogames has been a major event for robotics ever since 2004, especially for combat robotics. For a decade, it served as the flagship competition for robots after the cancellation of classic BattleBots and Robot Wars. Many great bots were born or inspired from it. The relatives or successors of Toro Maximus, Original Sin, Last Rites, and Ziggy would later compete in BattleBots. They would go under the name of Minotaur, Free Shipping, Tombstone, and Lucky, respectively. There are many other events Robogames hosts, but the main attraction is clearly the heavyweight combat event. It will leave a strong legacy, but it might just be tarnished by one of the worst risk management in the sport's history. Rex Garrett would fucking spin in his grave. Safety issues were apparent since 2016, and the organizers didn't think to improve it in their hiatus. They are also accommodating heavyweights that are 30 pounds heavier from 2023 onwards. Robot combat has gone more than 3 decades without a fatal injury. That is not a challenge. I'm glad Robogames is not being held next year. In 2016, we had Raging Scotsman's fire breaching the frame. They did not have enough buffer space between the border and the polycarbonate walls. That polycarb is going to weaken with that much heat too. The organizers actually shared this image because they thought it was a cool image. In 2017, Toro Maximus propelled whoops into the wall, and that was enough to dislodge an entire polycarbonate panel. The announcer on the other side of the box couldn't be heard. The ref has to yell as loud as he can to stop the fight. There should at least be LEDs or a sound to signal a stoppage. In that 5-year hiatus, they did not think to overhaul the arena. They really used the same one to contain 250 pounds hard-hitting bots of the 2020s, and several bots with forks designed to break off. In 2023, Manta broke off one of Teratops' forks, and that ship pierced through the roof and boomeranged to the side of the crowd. 20 years prior to this, a chunk of Nightmare left the arena at BattleBots and didn't hit anybody. Rather than continue the show, BattleBots event coordinators recognized that there was a massive safety issue with the arena, and they ended the whole show early and canceled all of the other rumbles. In another bout, White Rabbit and Manta charged into each other at the beginning. Manta's drum cleaved out the bolts that kept one of the steel teeth to White Rabbit's weapon hub. This debris was shot into the arena ceiling so hard that an entire panel of polycarbonate from the roof fell from the rafters and landed in the arena. That's not all. Whenever there's plumes of smoke, they get personnel in there without a respirator or N95. There's no vacuum tubes. There isn't a ventilation system to begin with. Robogames would then reinforce the roof but not the walls. Half measures are not good enough. Even then, that double layer may not work if you're still using the same polycarbonate because it becomes more brittle over time. There is no tip speed limit either, as if they can handle evolving BattleBot spinners. If there is, it is not stated on the website like it should. Get someone who can conduct a risk assessment and prevent risk instead of responding to accidents. In 2024, one of Teratops' forks shot through a gap at the side of a Lexan and actually hit a builder. Luckily, it was a small bruise. There shouldn't be a next time. Look, I wouldn't have made this video if it wasn't for the shitty response the organizers gave. It is a colossal deal. There was an official livestream for Robogames 2023 on their Twitch channel. This is what they have to say. There shouldn't be a breach in the first place, dumbass. Once they received some backlash, they decided to not stream the 2024 event live. It seems blatantly obvious they aren't confident in their arena and are just trying to prevent negative feedback. Wow, that's proactive of you. Can you guys apply it to your fucking arena safety? SPARC is a great resource for arena safety and standards. Check it out. Robogames Polycarb is dual layered but only half-inch each, without a reduced tip speed limit as suggested in the Arena construction guide. This is for up to 220 pounds, by the way. There are at least some teams who take issue, like White Rabbit and Terratops. Hell, builders outside of the event are condemning it. The rest of the builders should raise concerns and boycott if they aren't addressed properly in the next event, even if your bot doesn't have a spinner. We don't want Robogames to die. We don't want anyone to die. Take as many years as you need to fully sort it out. Remove the heavyweight combat division if you have to. Take fucking accountability and be receptive of criticisms, especially when it is a life or death matter.